It is late February in Brazil, summertime in the southern hemisphere. It is hot on the tennis courts at the Rio Open. Rafael Nadal is taking on Pablo Cuevas. Before the third set, Nadal realizes he has his shorts on backwards. Nadal asked chair umpire Carlos Bernardes for extra time to turn things around. But Nadal is a celebrated time abuser. Bernardes is a gold badge world-class chair umpire, well known to the players as someone who knows and enforces rules. He is well aware of Nadal's history of slow play when it comes to adhering to maximum time allowed between points, which is 25 seconds. Nadal is not granted extra time. By match's end, he has received 2 time violation warnings from Bernardes. Nadal makes it known he would like to see less of Bernardes in future matches. 3 months later, just prior to the French Open, articles in the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, London Daily Telegraph, among others, reported that Bernardes had not worked the chair in a Nadal match on the ATP Tour since Rio. I believe that was a total of 24 matches, with Bernardes not being assigned to one of them. In tennis administration, that is giving an umpire and a player a vacation from each other. In general, such vacations have a long history, and that history has, as one component, a certain privateness to it. Yes, players and umpires are kept away from each other from time to time, but it is not something anyone likes to talk about. Once it is talked about openly, challenges arise on a number of levels. In the case of tennis umpiring, there is a strongly personal interaction between players and the chair umpire. I expect it is more so than in most other sports because there is one umpire and very few players. In tennis, it can become almost mano a mano. That fact places emphasis on personal preferences, peeves, and perversions. It is no surprise to anyone reading this memo that a component of officiating administration is the ability, penchant, and requirement for those making assignments to use their judgments in placing referees in certain assignments and keeping referees out of certain assignments. That is part of the job description, but it's in the unwritten part of that description. It is Pollyannish to think that we get our assignments totally based on how good we are, how well we did on the written test, and our availability. Good assigning, while minimizing competitor and organizational sway, does include the vacation concept. It has to, but there had better be a damn good reason and few reasons to allow a player to scratch a referee. Scratch lists become cancerous, infecting morale. When a vacation becomes public, nothing but bad things happen. The official unfairly has a cloud put over his or her head. The requesting player looks like a whiner or someone trying to gain an edge. The players who have to compete against the whiner feel unfairly treated. The administrators come off as being weak-kneed. The fact of the matter is that while selective assigning must be kept at an absolute minimum, it does and will continue to take place. It should include the requirement of a stick limit and then a ban on recidivist requests. The officials need a satisfactory explanation. The involved competitors likewise. The goal is to have what takes place be a sign of enlightened assigning. It is not to be, nor appear to be, a cave-in to prejudiced interest living on a one-way street. Heck, I know officials in a variety of sports who have taken it upon themselves to request a vacation from a certain team or a coach. Smart. Best to give it a rest every so often. Thank you.